Welcome to Learn, Earn and Prosper with NEEW. Our subtitles are working. There you go. This is a special TNG NEEW information presentation for the deaf community and for everybody. It's on regularly on 10 a.m. AEST in Australian time and 7 p.m. CDT Texas time in the USA every Monday night. So welcome. Let's get into today's presentation.
The world is changing rapidly. The way business is done will never be the same again. The way people make and create wealth will never be the same again. The money gap between the wealthy and the poor will continue to widen dramatically. Financial education is the key. If you are not keeping up to date with things like digital currency, you will get left behind. There are opportunities in history that change the world and the future of many. For example, Microsoft. The vision was to put a computer in every home. Some laughed, some agreed, and some invested in the idea. Let's have a look at Tesla with an environmental angle. Tesla has a vision to produce electric vehicles. Again, some laughed, some agreed, and some invested. Everything is about timing and the buying price. Elon Musk invested into a concept and it paid off big time. Let's have a look at Amazon. In 1995, Jeff Bezos needed to raise $1 million. He was willing to exchange 20% of the company, Amazon. He talked to 61 people. 41 said no thanks. 20 people said yes and invested $50,000 each in exchange for 1% of the company. Today, that $50,000 investment is worth in excess of $1 billion. The other 41 people were left with a painful story. Imagine if you had a similar opportunity. Well, you now have access to an unprecedented opportunity to access co-ownership in organizations before they go public. The same principle as how many have made billions. Imagine if it was possible for a governing organization that ticked all the boxes, had all the credibility, the financial stability, and was definitely government regulated. That could facilitate taking successful private businesses to become publicly listed powerhouses. Possible for everyday mums and dads to have the opportunity to get access to co-own or shares in businesses at a critical time before massive growth, before listing on a public stock exchange. This could be a real game changer for many people and families globally. Everyday people just like you. What if there was a way? What would you do differently if time and money were not an issue?
The new economic evolution of the world. An advanced training in financial and investment literacy. This is a global investment portfolio and the opportunity to receive part of the profits of the most profitable industries and businesses in the world. CryptoUnit program and a monthly growing bonus transfers to your account. NEEW, a profitable business in the system of multi-level crowd investing. This is at least 15% of the financially educated population of the planet in the near future. This is peace, prosperity, wealth, longevity, and the health of planet Earth. We are NEEW.
So welcome to the Academy of the Private Investor, where at the new economic evolution of the world, you can study, invest, and prosper. But first, my name's Bob Fordham. I'm a new consumer community partner program consultant, soon to be manager. I'm a graduate of the Marathon MLCI 260 marathon training, which is and it was amazing 8-month training course provided by the Academy. I'm also a member for the Generals of the World for Peace, and I'm a public speaker, private investor, and entrepreneur. I'm a loving father. I have 3 life memberships for local Australian football and sporting organisations. I love to create balance and energy in natural health, neuro-linguistic programming, NLP, and I'm a practicing hypnotherapist specialist, and I'm a co-author of 3 natural health books. I love helping as many people as I can to get what they want, so I get what I want in all aspects of life, personal development and financial longevity especially. And I'm very passionate about sustainability and the triple bottom line for a brighter future for our planet. We only get one shot in this lifetime, at least, to create a world that is much better for everybody to live in. And if we apply the wisdoms, the teachings, the learnings as we go along and apply them to better community, better economy, and a better environment, then we have a better chance to create the world that we deserve to live in. Please note, this is a compliance and risk disclaimer. EIPs are educational information products. MLCI is multi-level crowd investing. CRU is the CryptoUnit internal points for tokens, which is a digital stock analogy. Please note, we do not sell and we do not have a license to sell shares or tokens. All countries have their own rules for the sale of the financial products, and we comply with the laws in each and every one of those countries. Most countries allow the sale of information products without a special license. We offer the opportunity to participate in wealth building training, which provides the fundamental principles on which wealth is created and maintained. We do not provide financial or investment consultations. Please do your own due diligence or request confirmation from a licensed accountant or financial advisor in your local area for compliance with the requirements in your local state or country. And please make sure that the person that you engage as your financial professional who is about to give you life-changing information has also done their 100% due diligence so that they are qualified to give you the right advice. So what are we going to do today? In this meeting, we're going to look at investment thinking. What is investment thinking? What is the Academy of the Private Investor? And the importance and the role of financial literacy has on the global infrastructure. We'll look at the VIP club of the private investor, its growth prospects, bonuses for participants of the club, and a look at the global CRU portfolio. We'll look at multi-level crowd investing, number 3. MLCI business model, what's it all about? Business trainings for partners, and the new economic evolution of the world, number 4. What is new, and what are the plans for the company moving forward? In the second part, we will explain to you and give you the opportunity to attend Tuesday and Thursday basic financial trainings put on by the Academy. So what is the Academy of the Private Investor? Well, it was started in 2011 and founded by this man in the blue suit, Andrei Koratov. Andrei is a colorful Russian entrepreneur that burst out of the blocks in the 1990s with the fall of the Berlin Wall. And over the last 30 plus years, Andre has honed his skills as a financial mentor. He has had many ups and many downs, even being bankrupted 3 times in his journey. But in 2011, Andre had accumulated enough smarts to put together millions and millions of dollars to create the Academy of the Private Investor, bringing in some 10,000 odd students. Since then, he has created a global online portal with 9 years of expertise. More than 1.4 plus million users from over 176 countries. He has been able to attract teachers with up to 23 years of experience in investment and financial fields. The Academy provides practical studies in areas of finance, investment, and personal finance. It provides you with real case studies, group lessons, and individual coaching and mentoring like you've never experienced before. Let's face it, over the last 300 plus years, the Industrial Revolution education model has not served us very, very well in today's modern society. In the 21st century and beyond, this model is now broken. We need to change it. We need to look at new ways of creating wealth in our society, creating wealth not only in financials, but wealth in longevity, health, food, industries, the whole planet. And to do this, we need to change our mindset. What is investment thinking? Investment thinking is the ability to look at the whole scope of the financial world. Inflation, compounding interest, savings, profit and losses, taxes, expenses, liabilities, assets. These are all the aspects of investment thinking, and we need to look at the whole picture. And we need to think outside of the big box to create the life that we deserve. My story covers some 40 odd years of business experience. And I become self-employed from a very early age in my 20s. I realized that being a wage slave was not for me. I wanted to create my own time. I wanted to create my own pathway. My fierce independence led me down the self-entrepreneur path, creating my own businesses, having many successes, many failures. And one thing that was missing from my life was financial investment thinking and financial literacy, because consistency and learning the lessons that life deals out is one of the keys to sustainably live in financial harmony. So this was my shortfall in life, was my proper investment thinking. And a number of years ago, I discovered this Academy of the Private Investor, and my future is now looking very, very bright. Robert Kiyosaki talks about the cash flow quadrant and the 4 sectors of the cash flow quadrant. You may recognize Robert from his Rich Dad, Poor Dad series of books. In the cash flow quadrant, Robert talks about being an employee on the left-hand side. And don't get me wrong, there are many millions of people around the world that are happy and servicing the world with great jobs and great services. However, they are just over broke. They are selling their time for money, and they are creating other people's dreams. This is not the true pathway to be able to create the destiny of your dreams. Working 40+ hours, paying 40+% taxes, trying to survive on less than 40% of what you've earned in a lifetime to retire broke, relying on welfare, or in some countries, there is no welfare. This is a system that we need to change. As I mentioned, on the left-hand side, you can choose to become self-employed, where you work for yourself. You own your own job, but if you don't go to work, you don't get paid. So I learned how to leverage my time, my money, and I started dibbling and dabbling inside the right-hand side of the cash flow quadrant. As a business person, you own a business and you have people that work for you. You also have the ability to create money that works for you if you get the right financial education. These two sides of the cash flow quadrant sees 90% of the world's money sitting only in 10% of the people's pockets on the left-hand side. And on the right-hand side, smart business people, smart investors corral 10% or more of the population that own 90% of the world's finances. These are the ratios that the Academy of the Private Investor wishes to change. We wish to create 1 million millionaires. This is one of Andre's dreams. We want to touch a minimum of 15% of the world's population with the teachings from the Academy. To change our mindset, we need to think outside the current box. Let's look at the levels of financial literacy, a survey that was done by Standard & Poor's, or the S&P 500 that you may know in trading terms. This survey was completed in 2018, and it shows the level of financial literacy per population around the world. 70% financial literacy only lives in a small Scandinavian countries, Sweden and Norway. 60 to 70% lives around Canada, Australia, New Zealand. Burma, surprisingly, comes up in 50%. United States, some other countries around South Africa, they have around 50 to 60%. But what the graph really does show is that 3/4 of the world's population has less than 50% financial literacy. Now, this survey was done in 2018 with 150,000 people surveyed. Imagine today's survey. In the current pandemic, there would be many, many people that would have probably less financial literacy. So we need to change these ratios. We need to change and educate and communicate more often for a better society. We have a solution. Personal growth, investment courses, and business education is provided at the Academy. Training courses aimed at self-development, goal setting and planning, improving financial literacy, formation of investment thinking, learning different business building methods and strategies is available to you. These are some of the many success stories that we have at the Academy. People from around the globe that have taken the education that has been provided and have now applied them into their local communities and businesses. These are some of the successful entrepreneurs, and I can assure you, there are tens of thousands of successful people enjoying education and sharing that education with their beloved communities from around the world. From Samoa, Italy, India, Australia, New Zealand, there are many, many countries represented here, because we have 1.4+ million entrepreneurs with over 750,000 plus active entrepreneurs inside their businesses. So let's look at the VIP club of the private investor. There are many VIP clubs around the world. For example, one VIP club is the Berkshire Hathaway group of companies, run by Warren Buffett. Warren charges for one A-class share $220,000 US to attend his annual general meeting. Why would anybody pay that amount of money just for one share? Well, it's not just about the money. It's about networking and getting the mentorship from Warren on a yearly basis and looking into the future. What are the plans for the company? So at the Academy of the Private Investor, the VIP club, you will not pay anywhere near $220,000. For $10 US per month starting, you become a member of an elite club where you can learn how to gain knowledge from the Academy that provides you with real results in practice. You get discounts on the products of up to 75%. That's the EIPs. You gain exclusive offers. You get access to the CryptoUnit program. You get additional income streams and bonuses. Additional income streams of up to 19 presently. Amazing. Participation in closed monthly meetings. You get to attend a closed monthly reporting meeting after you sign a non-disclosure agreement. You get the insides of what's going on inside your company because you have co-ownership. You also get to attend monthly summary meetings, public summary meetings, and a multitude of training and webinars and resources that are available to you.
Best online project for investment education and training of private investors. The Academy of a Private Investor. Started in 2011, it is the most effective system of training of private investors. Trainers of the Academy of a Private Investor have up to 20 years experience in private investing. They share only practical experience. Goal of the project? To give a full understanding of the science of investing. At the Academy, you will learn how to create a major revenue of more than 1 million in 5 to 10 years. Having a small monthly income from $100 to $1,000 per month, you will understand how you can get 1000% return from your investments per year or even more. Thanks to the knowledge gained in the Academy, you will not only create millions of capital, but also realize your wildest dreams and goals. Join the team of progressive people and get a gift that is highly demanded in the market.
At the Academy, you have the ability for saying yes today, we will give you the foundations of investing and the 8 rules of the private investor. This is our basic course, and it is a course that I believe should be in every single education system on the planet. It teaches you basically the 8 rules of the financial world, how to create financial independence and true financial freedom. If you wish to upgrade, you can upgrade with the EIP Beginner, the EIP Basic, the EIP Elementary Education, and the EIP Secondary Education, and the EIP Higher Education courses. These are quality training courses in PDF and videos that are currently being transcribed into 12 different languages. They are available as EIPs inside your education portal that we also give you free. The Education Information Products, or EIPs, 1 unit equals 1 USD. And for a very, very limited time, there are huge discounts on these EIP packages for participants of the VIP Club. And as I just said, for a very limited time, because we have been working very, very hard behind the scenes over the last 6 years, and especially in the last 18 months, to create the CryptoUnit program, which is given to you as a gift and a bonus with each purchase of these EIP education programs. We even have installment plans for you to invest in your future self on a monthly basis, 5 to 10 months installment plans. So there is no reason why you cannot participate and give the gift of education to the people you care about. So what is the CryptoUnit program? It is a project, Project 2, we like to call it, an innovative training program that opens the door for anyone to learn and earn and become a co-owner of the CRU global portfolio, even with minimal resources. It began with some $12 million rounded up by crowd investing projects, especially the innovative Project 1. From March 2019 to today, we have been progressing through the regulatory authorities, creating our own blockchain, creating our own internal exchanges, and paying out bonuses and Profi bonuses to all its members. Let's look at a video explaining the history of the CRU Global Investment Portfolio.
Happy birthday, CryptoUnit program. 3, 2, 1, go. We have liftoff. Big changes begin with one small step. On March the 30th, 2019, Andrei Havratov, CEO of the Academy of a Private Investor and NEEW consumer community, presented his program for the creation of a global investment portfolio in different segments of the investment market. It was found profitable and was supported by people from more than 150 countries of the world. Within the first year of the program, more than 600,000 people worldwide received quality education in investing, took part in mass events held by the company, and became owners of CRU points equivalent to shares in the global investment portfolio. Only by pooling together the capital of program partners, we managed to create assets in various investments market segments and become co-owners of businesses with a high return on investment. Gold mining, Ghana, Zambia, production of synthetic diamonds, filmmaking industry, TV series, The Miners, Basalt Innovative Technologies, resort real estate in Phuket and in Krasnodar region, the restaurant chain Sushi Master. In 1 year of work, we have opened 37 restaurants in several major cities in Russia, Kazakhstan and Belarus. We are planning to open 1,000 more restaurants around the world. There is a total of 20 different projects already yielding a monthly profit, and CryptoUnit program itself is divided into several parts and phases, each of which ends up showing record-breaking performance. performance. March the 30th, 2019, the launch of CryptoUnit program, and as early as April the 3rd, 2019, the transition to the second stage of development. May the 8th, 2019, the start of the allocation of bonuses within the loyalty program. November the 13th, 2019, the first accrual of the Profi bonus. January the 8th, 2020, the transition to the second part of development. January the 15th, 2020, CRU token enters Ethereum blockchain. February the 29th, 2020, the value of the global investment portfolio is estimated at $379,780,000. March the 9th, 2020, the first CRU points are released and the internal exchange between program participants is launched. Within the first year, overall, more than 15.5 million units have been allocated in bonuses under the loyalty program and the Profi bonus, and the total number of partners in the company has almost reached 1.5 million. The implementation of CryptoUnit program will result in the issue of 80 billion CRU, 10 billion of which will be retained to ensure liquidity. When the value of the project's assets will be more than $100 trillion, CryptoUnit market value will reach more than $1,250 for one CRU. By the end of the program, the Profi bonus is expected to be within the range from $1 to $50 for one CRU. Now you are ever close to completely changing your life. CryptoUnit program is one small step towards your well-being and one huge leap for mankind. Start acting. The time has come.
Yes, I love that little video. It's available on the company YouTube channel. I was one of those 17,500 people that you may have seen the scenes from the Indira Gandhi Stadium in New Delhi, 2019. That was Eventi 2019, our 5th year celebrations. I had to go to see this is all real. And yes, it certainly was. An amazing 2-day event that was life-changing for me. We learned a lot about the company. We learned about new projects for the future. We learned about how to even to survive in India, because it has its own challenges. So it was an amazing 2-week journey for myself and 20 other plus Aussies, that we shared a holiday and mixed business with pleasure. We went down to Goa for a second conference, an inner circle conference, an exclusive closed club conference where we learned even more about the future. So we have created history, and the CryptoUnit program has now been fully approved and by the world's largest financial regulator, the SEC, the US Securities and Exchange Commission. So more on that a little bit later. Because the CryptoUnit program is worth in excess of 464 plus million units today. We have extensive investments in the Japanese cuisine restaurant Sushi Master chain, and we even have plans to create our own N.E.W cafe restaurant chains. We also have extensive gold mining assets, and this is very, very important. In a world where the metal of last resort is very well sought after in the current financial conditions, gold has been the only metal, the only financial instrument over the last 5,000 years that has never lost its value. And we have 3/4 of that portfolio in gold equity. We also have a diamond production facility, a synthetic diamond production that can be made from a factory, not digging up the earth, enslaving people with the wrong behavior. This is an incredible technology that can create synthetic diamonds inside 4 days, multifaceted, multi-carated, and can be used for drilling in an industry, medical equipment, mobile phones, and even the space race. An incredible resource-saving technology that we are co-owners of. We also understand the importance of culture. We love to have fun, and we have heavily invested in the movie production Kit Marvel company, and they have produced so far as seen in the movie, in the video, the minor TV series, and soon to be released Dragon Man, an Asian martial arts superhero, gonna hit your screens very, very soon. We also discovered at Eventi 2019 the innovative basalt technologies that we are co-owners of. This sector has the potential to drop trillions and trillions of dollars into our global portfolio, because basalt is an innovative construction material that the Earth has covered 30% of, and we have never utilized the resources that Mother Earth once again provides the solutions to. Instead of fossil fuels, the polluting steel and aluminium industries, just for an example, basalt can be replacing those industries and those materials. Anything from fiberglass to plastic. Basalt is very heat resistant, it's very eco-friendly, and it is very economical. Imagine creating a surfboard that is undingable. Imagine creating a solar panel. Imagine creating a boat, a car, a train, an airplane. Wow. This is an amazing industry that we're looking forward to tapping into in the future. We have also created our own blockchain and data mining sector as well. When the Ethereum blockchain earlier this year was too slow, we created our own state-of-the-art blockchain. We have also engaged in partnership with a data mining digital doubles and smart marketplace company that is creating social media history as we speak. We have added over 2 million contacts to the data mining mega brain already, just from one social media account already, LinkedIn. And there will be many, many more social media platforms added to this technology, seeking out lifestyle keywords from our social media accounts, and then subtly and legally, lawfully marketing to them with our smart marketplace strategies. This is the future of affiliate marketing around the world. The 20 sectors of the investment market are represented in our global portfolio with education, multi-level crowd investing, MLCI, the sector for equity participation in business via co-ownership. As we have seen, we are heavily involved in the startup company world. We have successfully crowd-funded companies like Skyway Technologies, CrowdStrike, Fiverr, Uber, Pinterest. These are some of the companies that we have crowdfunded and have successfully brought some of those companies to market. We are heavily involved in the longevity and development sector. This is very important. We understand there's no point being the most richest man in the cemetery. We need our number one wealth to be our health, and we understand its importance. So we have invested heavily into this sector. As I just mentioned, the innovative transport development sector, Project One, as we call it, we have successfully crowdfunded over $150 million into this project, and we do own 2.7 billion pre-IPO shares in this project. It will be showcased next year in 2021 at World Expo. And we're looking forward to that, traveling and having some fun in Dubai. The banking sector, stock markets, forex markets, currency markets, and insurance sector. This is where trillions and trillions of dollars are dropped into the markets every single day. And we have plans to become one of the major players inside these markets. The real estate sector. What portfolio would not be complete without real estate? Yes, we own land, we own development projects, and there is plenty more coming. The innovative development sector, agriculture and farming development sector, we understand the importance of obtaining good, healthy food, water and resources to live and to sustain the population of the planet. Sector for entrepreneurial, cooperative and social development. Science, because everything in this universe is science. So we understand the importance of investing in this area. The culture sector, as we just seen. The culture sector forms part of our global branding and merchandising strategies. Precious and semi-precious metal sector, and the precious stone sector, as we've just seen, with more to be added very soon. Space development. We have plans to become one of the major suppliers of resources in the current space race and in the future. And most importantly, the charity sector. We are one of the preferred members for the Generals of the World for Peace, and Andre, our CEO, is their Chief Financial Controller. And Andre was also awarded the Dove of Peace Medal in 2019 for his work inside the charity sector. We also have a fully dedicated deaf department as well for the deaf community. Not death, deaf, D-E-A-F. Good old subtitles playing up there. So, what does the CryptoUnit program provide you? It provides you with co-ownership of the CRU global portfolio. It provides you with monthly loyalty program bonuses. The opportunity to receive Profi bonuses. These are company profits that are divvied up between all partners on a monthly basis. And as the CryptoUnit program assets and values grow, so do our Profi bonuses. We're looking forward to it growing and being very, very healthy over the next 10 to 20, 30, 300 years of the plan, of the business plan of this program. We have 3 phases inside the global portfolio, and we're currently reaching out beyond our second phase at the moment. We have regulated and transparent financing. This is very, very refreshing. We have successfully been audited numerous times by some of the world's top 5 international auditors. Just recently, Ernst & Young from the UK. And we have regulated, transparent financial reports on a monthly basis. We have a crack legal team based out of Kazakhstan and New York that have sharpened up their pencils and have made us lawfully trade and regulated in 175 countries. We have been engaged in financial regulators, government regulators from Europe to the USA and beyond, and in Asia. All over the place, we have been engaging in contracts, legal teams, and due diligence, seeking out great prospects and doing contracts and business internationally for the last 6+ years. CRU value growth due to the increase in assets. As you can see, a major portion of our assets is equity in mineral resources like gold and silver and diamonds. So this is very, very encouraging. The possibility of circulation of CRU in global merchandising. This is happening as we speak. Phase 3 of our 300-year plan is coming to fruition. We will be launching onto the global stage with the CRU program, and in the ensuing years to come, we will be seeking hedge fund status. So how do you get involved in the Academy of the Private Investor? This step-by-step guide shows you and implores you, and I implore you to just make a free registration. Just say yes and figure it out later. Become a member of the VIP club and receive bonuses. Then choose the right EIP package that suits your budget. Take action today and go for it. Because applied knowledge is power. So do you want to earn by learning right now? Well, you can. You can start replacing your income that you may or may not enjoy doing. Do you truly love working at your job? Is it truly what you are capable of in life? What dreams, what goals do you have? What is it that you really are passionate to do? A great mentor of mine, Dr. John D. Martini. You may know of Dr. John from the Secret movie, The Secret. John, one of his teachings is that if you are not living your life congruent to your soul, following your pathway to a greater destiny, then you are living a lie and you are suppressing the best person who you can be. So do you want to earn by learning right now? Well, you can. Follow the multi-level crowd investing sectors. You can get access to multiple training to create a home business. Be your own boss. Work online, work offline. Unlimited revenue and income streams. Create an international business. The fast realization of your dreams and the opportunity to earn plenty of income in the next 12 to 60 months. Think about investment and the consulting training that we can provide you. We can provide you with instruments and co-ownership. You hit the ground running. You not only get to enjoy the educational platforms and programs, but we also help set you up, give you the opportunity to create an asset portfolio immediately. The opportunity to increase your capital quickly and asset management, how to sustain those assets. The opportunity to create assets in excess of $1+ million over the next 24 to 60 months. Prestige is what we're about. Feeling good about our efforts. Our achievements have been absolutely outstanding. We have over 750,000 plus partners worldwide that have become active inside our organization since 2014. Business operations lawfully in 175 plus countries. 72, actually I've got to upgrade this slide, 72 achievers to rank president and 20,000 plus other high rankers and achievers, successful entrepreneurs giving back and ranking up inside our program. And we speak 13 different languages, and including sign language periodically. When we can find a couple of permanent sign language people, we will increase our numbers here on this webinar. 104.4 million units have been paid out in network bonuses and commissions. We have achieved over 1.4+ million registrations in over 5+ years. We have also created world history, the first international company to actually gain approval from the United States Securities and Exchange Commission for an asset, a real asset-backed security token offering, STO. The CryptoUnit program has been registered in Delaware, the US, and will be rolling out into the public exchanges very, very soon. These are some of the entrepreneurs that have also taken advantage of these programs. Harun, down the bottom in the middle there. He is a forensic accountant, a young gun, new age financier that is heading up deputy chief of our finance department. Shane Bose, up on the right-hand side, a good mate of mine from Melbourne, who would be the first to tell you that without the Academy of the Private Investor and the goals and the dreams that he's been able to set in the last 12 months, he would be going crazy in the Victorian ridiculous lockdown that's going on there, down there at the moment. And Shane is giving back to his beloved Samoan and Australian and New Zealand community. Celia Duck in the middle here, top row. Celia is a loving grandmother from Brisbane who has been involved in network marketing, highly successfully, over the last 40+ years. She would be a network marketing specialist. Celia is the first to tell you that this is the most incredible program she has ever experienced in all her years of successful network marketing. Anastasia, down the bottom there, towards the bottom right-hand side. Anastasia is a Russian entrepreneuress. She is an amazing business owner, a life coach, and is one of the company ambassadors for our brand. We have Alina and Annette on the top left-hand corner. Marshall Nirazima, a computer scientist from South Africa, living in the UK, as does Alina and Annette Martison. Neil Morrison, a loving grandfather, and Rita Ashen, a loving grandmother. Neil is from New Zealand, Rita from Brisbane. We have Sharon Fairfield down in the middle row, down the bottom. Sharon and her husband started this business with $10, some 3.5, nearly 4 years ago. And Sharon was one of the first people to bring this opportunity to the English-speaking world here in Australia. NASA from Amman's, a colourful health entrepreneur. Andrew Twelvetree, living in the Philippines. His story was he was once on the bones of his bum with a one-way ticket back home to the Philippines as an Australian expat Aussie. He had some very severe financial problems happening, and he was just about broke. But he did say yes to the teachings of the Academy of the Private Investor, and he spent weeks studying, building himself up. Today, he is living the dream. Now runs a successful multi-million-dollar business with tens of thousands of people networking around the world. What are the advantages of our MLCI business for you? What's in it for me? Well, you can create a business from home. You can be your own boss, sack the boss, work for yourself, start an international business from scratch, start replacing the income that you do not enjoy earning. Do you truly love getting up each day, going to work, doing what you have to do? Why not change your mindset? Start living the life of your dreams and get up of a morning with no effort. Do something that you are passionate about, helping others, enjoying unlimited earnings potential, multiple income streams coming in, not having the worry of whether you go to work or not, the unique business model, and create massive leverage across the entire network. This is how you truly get truly wealthy slowly, by creating leverage with your time, leverage with your money, and leveraging other people's time to help you to create the life of your dreams. Ethically, our mission at the new economic evolution of the world is to create global wealth distribution, security and protection, teaching you how to keep and sustain the income and the assets, helping others. This is a great aspect of this company. People from all around the world are willing to help you. If you have a question, please ask. We're not perfect, but eventually somebody will get to you. And in most cases, your questions will be answered. Prosperity and happiness, because we understand the importance of having fun, realizing your dreams, and creating the life on your terms, not somebody else's. Because we have three very important pillars to promote to you inside the new economic evolution of the world. Education is the second most important gift that you can give to not only yourself, but to anyone else. The gift of life is the most precious. And if you want to go beyond that, the gift of love is even greater. But the gift of education provides communication, understanding, and creates and opens up a whole new world for the world to enjoy. Inside the new economic evolution of the world, our philosophy is to provide you with co-ownership of the company that you are engaged in. And we will teach you the foundations and sustainable business practices, strategies, and business models moving forward, so that you can create a legacy for future generations. These are some of the Presidential Council, soon to be created ambassadors inside our organization. We have down the bottom right-hand side, Cam from the US, who runs a huge North American and Asian community. Dr. Lydia Havinder Singh from India, Zamilia from Kazakhstan, Aman's Munich. These guys run huge Asian and European organizations. Aman's is the company's top income earner. He has been elevated into Eric Worre's GoPro entrepreneurs of all time. And he is the company's highest income earner, a former clerk, a hotel clerk, who at one particular time in his life had broken his back and the world come crashing down, and he had to make choices. His lifestyle was not sustainable. Today, Aman's is one of our great mentors, giving back to the millions inside our community. Andrew Hawkes from the Australia, New Zealand, Oceania region. Dragos Stranchu, a colourful restaurant entrepreneur. Petru, electrician from Moldova, who runs an organization with some 400,000 people in it. And our beloved Mila Sergikova, the new age businesswoman that we all love to hear from. Mila heads up as a chairperson and of the Ambassador Presidential Council, and she is the new age of our business that we are looking much forward to in the future. Lastly, but not leastly, Andrei Karatov. Andrei has been awarded the Russian Federation Entrepreneurs of All Time Encyclopedia Top 100 accolade. He has been, his goal is to create 1 million millionaires. He is already highly successful, a multi-billionaire already. It's not about the money for Andrei. It is about creating a legacy, creating those 1 million millionaires, touching the world with 15% of the Academy of the Private Investor teachings. And he could be at home, sitting, enjoying his wealth with his family, but no, he is a beloved CEO that under promises and over delivers on everything that he says. He is a man of his word, a very humble person, and somebody that I do trust in the right hands for this program. So how do you become part of our project? You register and you say yes. You get verified with the international KYC, Know Your Customer, and AML, anti-money laundering rules and regulations inside your back office from the European Economic Union. Then you participate in all the trainings, teachings, and you implement, take action, because applied knowledge is power. So we have gifts for you. From 1st of September, we are giving away the 8 rules of the private investor and all its bonuses after registration in the VIP club is completed. Every Tuesday, every Thursday, you receive free investment literacy training and free MLCI business training, 7 p.m. worldwide in 25 countries in 12 different languages. We just had our Venti 2020 online, which is an incredible event. And we had over 5,000 plus people on our platform, our Zoom platform, which is another company that we actually co-own and have helped crowdfund to greater heights. So what will be your decision today? You can leave everything as is, do nothing, say thanks for coming and go off doing what you love to do. Are you truly living the life of your dreams? Those people that have added this into their life are enjoying financial and investment educations. We are enjoying multiple sources of passive income for life. Think about it. Passive income for life. Are you getting some? Big question. I am. And there are 750,000 plus other people enjoying income into their portfolios. Be part of a like-minded community. Surround yourself with lions, and you will gain the rewards by enjoying high vibrational activities and not subscribing to the low vibration activities that are going on in the world at present. You are better than that. Whoa, come here. Be part of a like-minded community, the ability to create assets, and an opportunity to leave a legacy, not only for yourself, but for your future generations as well. So start dreaming of the life that you deserve. Your only limitations are what's between your ears. So a little bit of wisdom, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Because this man has created a legacy for us to enjoy, and he will continue. As I mentioned, at Venti 2020, Andrei delivered a very stirring speech, some 25, 30 minutes in 2 parts on day 1 and day 2 of Eventi, and the recording of that is available in the YouTube company channel. We have 5 of them actually in 5 different languages. So we're in good hands. But wait, there's breaking news. The new VIP club fleet is on the move. Can you imagine putting $1 into Apple in 1976? Well, it'd be worth $100 million today. How about Google? $1 today, back at the start of Google, would be $10,000 US today. What about Bitcoin in 2009, 2010? $50 would have bought you 50,000 Bitcoins. One entrepreneur paid 10,000 Bitcoins for 2 pizzas in New York. There was even a trading house in New York giving away 10 Bitcoins for an email address to subscribe to their newsletter for free. So the moral of this story is early adopters get the best benefits with the right knowledge. Just say yes and figure it out later. Imagine having the ability to develop 14 plus income streams that could make a difference in your life at the moment. As I mentioned earlier, history has been created. The US Securities and Exchange Commission has approved our program, the CryptoUnit program, and its tokens. We have an approval number. You can view this number and the white paper and all our registrations at the ugpay.group website. They said it couldn't be done, and people dismissed this as a scam. Well, they can continue whinging and living the way they want to live. We don't just watch our dust. Because these are 4 of the great opportunities that you can be engaged in. The World CRU will be launching onto the world exchanges very, very shortly. The company is honing the exchange facility. It was approved back in August of this year, and we have been honing the exchange platform, the technology behind it all, getting it internationally audited once again by international exchange auditors, making sure and minimalizing the risk involved, because it is a huge project to coming to fruition. And the CryptoUnit CRUs can be and will be exchanged in multiple amounts into the World CRU. Become a VIP Club member, sign into your educational portal back office and find out how. So are you ready? Because the CryptoUnit program is almost ready to hit the public stages, and we will be then paying public prices for those tokens. So the official news is that our cash cow is getting fatter. As I mentioned, stage 4 of part 2 is closing very, very soon. And we have a 300-year business plan. Phase 3 is about to hit very soon. Time is running out to take advantage of the best pricing for our EIP packages. This is an opportunity for you to take advantage of in history in 2020. Don't let 2030 be a lamenting time, because we are giving you the opportunity for a Golden Friday. Yes, exclusively for VIP Club members. You can gain massive discounts on our EIP packages even further. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25% discounts on all our EIPs. This is the last opportunity to gain CRU points in exchange for security tokens in the ensuing weeks. Golden Friday, October 23 to 24, 3 p.m. Moscow time. Now, I'll just do a quick head calculation. I know it's 10 p.m. AEST. That's 10 p.m. AEST Friday to Saturday. So I know that's like a golden Saturday to us here in Australia. In the USA, CDT time, 15 hours behind. So 15 hours, 10 p.m. Australia minus 15 hours would be 7 a.m. From 7 a.m. Friday to 7 a.m. Saturday, USA time, CDT. Hope I get that right. This is the last chance for you today to get educational packages, CRU points, network percentages on packages, and network on the percentages on the CRU points. This is the opportunity for you to choose and custom further investment strategies. Just like the rule number 3 on the Academy of the Private Investor, 8 rules of the private investor, start formulating your financial plan. The doorway is open for now, and it is closing very, very soon. So do something today that will, for your future self, that you will thank for. This is a great saying by Sean Patrick Flannery. So my questions to you are today, what do you want for your future? And what are you going to do about it today? Thank you for your attention. Please refer back to the person who invited you here. And we'll open it up for Q&As, and I will stop the recording.